What does Adam Schefter know about keeping a player in line? What's going on? This is Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk. Listen, everybody's kind of giving the arched eyebrow because we heard the report by Adam Schefter was referencing the Eagles possibly trying to figure out a way to get Jalen Carter, maybe moving up to get him, or somehow getting the pick, and how the Eagles would be a good shot or a good place for him to be because Jordan Davis is here. And while they were at Georgia together, Jordan Davis was the person that kept Jalen Carter in line. Now, if you do some homework, Jalen Carter has never been a problem player or until the car accident. But before then, I don't think he was known as like a bad player, a problem child on campus or anything like that, at least not from what I've seen. And a lot of the responses that you see from other Georgia players or people that played with him, they came to his defense like quick, fast, and in a hurry. So I don't know where these guys get these things from. A lot of times, if an incident happens, everything gets classed under that umbrella of personal issues, character issues, a problem in the locker room. For all we know, this kid made one mistake. Now, there's a big difference between, driving fast on campus after you just won a national championship and all of that kind of stuff. Not trying to excuse the behavior or what he did. Everybody knows it was wrong. He knows it was wrong because the end result was the worst case scenario. And it really wasn't the worst case scenario for him. But I say that because that was his teammate, that was his friend, and everything that comes along with it. Worst case scenario for him would have been if he would have passed away as well. All of the other stuff that's coming with it. Why does he need somebody to keep him in line? When was he stepping out of line? What proof do we have? Were we getting bad reports? Did Adam Schefter hear something from some of the coaches or some of the other players or some of the investigators? It's very, very vague when they say that. And I say that because if there was an issue and it is a known issue, that type of stuff gets out very quickly and they will make very accurate reports on what may have happened. This seems a little bit too vague and I'm curious as to why they're doing that. Todd McShay said the same thing. He's got character issues and it's like, what character issues are you talking about? Before this incident, what problems are you referring to? And all of his former teammates, they got a right to come to his defense and say, like, dude, call him on the carpet. Like, what are you talking about? Where did you hear this from? Because people will take the negative and they will run with it. Nobody wants to dive a little bit deeper and try to find out the truth. Look at the whole situation with N'Kobe Dean. Look at the whole situation with Michael Irvin. Everybody wants to jump to the conclusion, the first conclusion, and that's what takes precedent, whether you're innocent or not. Some of these media heads and these guys with sources, they gotta pause for a minute because everything that they say literally could be costing somebody money or cost somebody an opportunity, and it may or may not be true because those guys, they don't have to apologize. Schefter and McShay, they're not going to go to Jalen Carter's family and apologize. Let's not get so high and mighty on what somebody may or may not have done. As somebody that had to perform on a pro day and do all of that kind of stuff, to me, it was quite clear the reason why his pro day was so bad when they came to Georgia, they came to his house. In my opinion, that kid was stressed the hell out. If there's another answer for it, let me know. Because he didn't really have to work out. He's still going to be picked in the top 10 or top 15 at least. Worst case scenario, he's still going in the first round unless something drastic comes out. And that can very well happen because people are putting stuff out that may or may not be true. And people don't want to hustle to find the truth like they hustle to be the first one to report the story.